There are some things that are just universal, ubiquitous, ingrained in our lives. Some things we all experience. It's time for We All Do It on Rock 107.
You think Christmas and Halloween should be changed so that they're the last Friday or Saturday of the respective months of December and October, right? I mean, Christmas or Halloween on a Tuesday is stupid.
We all do it.
When you pick up tongs, you click them together, right? I mean, how else do you know if they're still tonging? I mean, you got to give them a couple of test clicks to make sure they still work.
We love to do it.
We All Do It on Rock 107.
Look, we all pick our noses. It's what we do afterwards that separates us.
You do it.
No, I don't.
You want to do it.
You sleep in your sleeping bag in your own bed to stay warmer during the winter, right?
Come on, you do it. You know you do it.
We all do it on Rock 107.
Do you replay or even invent an argument from a random encounter with a stranger on the street years ago?
I do it. I love to do it.
And in the same vein, don't you plan out future conversations, mentally pregame for the next time you have to talk to someone?
I just did it and I'm ready to do it again. Don't tell me you don't do it.
We All Do It on Rock 107.
Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Adele was spotted wearing an engagement ring at a Lakers game. Based on what I've seen of Lakers, that's as close to a ring as they'll get. I celebrated Giving Tuesday yesterday by giving money to charity. Charity being the name of the exotic dancer I gave 50 singles to. LeBron James suffered the worst loss of his career when the Sixers beat the Lakers by 44 points. LeBron's previous worst loss, his hairline.
It's 60 Minutes meets Gone in 60 Seconds. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
It's time for another episode of 1 Minute Inside a Woman's Head.
Okay, deep breaths. You've got this. It's just holiday shopping, not a mission to Mars. Although, navigating through these crowds does feel like a cosmic challenge. Oh, look, a sweater with flashing lights. It's perfect for me and my cousin Sheila. She's always making us compete in those ugly Christmas sweater contests. Bonus points for blinding the competition. Sure, it's a little pricey. But, hey, it's the season of giving, right? Besides, I've been exceptionally good this year, mostly. Sure, I had a couple of bad moments like at the office Halloween party. When I wore that sexy nurse costume and gave the IT guy a thorough internal exam. Or that time I got cut off in traffic then called the cops and reported that guy's license plate for attempting to force kids into his car. I wonder what happened to that guy. Is he spending Christmas in prison? Oh well, I hope that sweater comes in double XL. Sheila really pigged out at Thanksgiving.
And that was another episode of 1 Minute Inside a Woman's Head.
Episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
I hate holiday shopping. Why didn't I just do this online? Then I could be waiting for the packages to get shipped to the house instead of fighting the crowds here at the mall. Well, oh wow, she's hot. Hey baby, you can jingle my bells.
And that was another episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
Political argument you've ever seen. Trust me. Good morning, I'm Rock 107's Prospector. My wife and I had our annual holiday debate. Not about taxes or health care or how much to give so-and-so on our gift-giving list. It's about the Christmas tree lights. I'm team color, she's team white. And our tree, it's caught in the crossfire. Now we got a fancy pre-lit tree, the Switzerland of Christmas trees, both white and color lights, which you'd think would bring peace to our household. But no, it just sparked a debate, a battle. She says, let's go for the classic look with the white lights. It's beautiful. It's classy. I say, classic? I'm sorry, I didn't know we were decorating for a black and white movie. I want our living room to look like a Christmas carnival threw up in it. I want colors so vibrant even Santa's jealous of it. But here's the kicker. The tree has a setting that changes between white and color lights. It's like the tree's way of saying, can't we all just get along? It's the United Nations of Christmas decorations, really. Yet we can't agree on that either. So I suggested, why not set it to change between white and colors? The best of both worlds, right? She looks at me like I suggested we put the presents under the tree unwrapped. No way. That's chaos. We need order, she tells me. Order? It's a Christmas tree. It's not a military operation. I just want a tree to look like it's having a disco party. Is that too much to ask? But, compromise, right? It's the key to marriage. So finally I give in. I'm like, fine, let's do the white lights. But can we at least throw in some of my great Los Angeles Rams ornaments on the tree? You would have thought I said, let's set the tree on fire. She looked at me and said, maybe colored lights aren't so bad. I said, oh, no. You won that one. Let's talk about the Rams ornaments. You get to put on dancer ornaments on the tree. You get to put an ornament on with your sister on the tree. I want some Ram ornaments on the tree. She hits me with, not on my tree. My tree? My tree? I thought it was our tree. I mean, I know I paid for it. I brought it upstairs. I assembled it. If anything, it's my tree. So she relents and agrees to the Rams ornaments. So now the tree's up, decorated, festooned with 4 Los Angeles Rams ornaments and a beautiful multicolor light up tree topper. She sees the tree, and after looking at it for about 2 minutes, she turns to me and says, maybe we should have the lights go back and forth between lights and colors just like the tree topper. So now the compromise tree proudly stands in the living room, showing off white lights, then fading into a cornucopia of colors, and of course some wonderful Rams ornaments too. It's a symbol of love, compromise, and the fact that even our Christmas tree knows how to keep peace better than we do. As I gaze upon our compromised Christmas tree, I thought, well, look at that. I finally won one. It's a Christmas miracle. The day the husband triumphed in the great battle of tree lights. Now, if only I could apply those negotiation skills to picking movies or deciding where we eat. Like baby steps, I know.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A woman in New Hampshire accidentally threw her wedding ring in the trash and didn't realize it until it was already at the dump. But workers managed to find it for her last Friday and she got it back. They say it missed going in the incinerator by about 15 minutes.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Stocking up is one thing, but hoarding food, especially leftovers, it's not just bad for your fridge, it's also detrimental to your health. Good morning, I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and today is Throw Out Your Leftovers Day, which is why if you drive by Will Smith's house, you'll see him sitting on the curb. Throw Out Your Leftovers Day is celebrated each year on November 29th. The goal of the day is to get us all to throw away the leftovers that are rotting in the fridge and frankly too far gone for consumption. My wife started tossing on Sunday. Most people got rid of leftovers by Monday, which is good because if you eat any of that stuff today, you're really risking your good health.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure the turkey's through. It's turning blue. Don't want to get another case of salmonella. I think the pumpkin pie's okay for one more day. I better eat it now or I'll get salmonella. I thought we ate it up, but it's still there in the Tupperware, and there it's gonna stay till my mom sees it growing hair. No, 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 no. Pew! Don't want no salmonella. That's all I'm trying to tell ya.
Sunday morning, I went to the movies. 10 o'clock show. Early show. I get there at 9:30. Doors are locked. No sign on the doors about when they open. Nothing. There's a couple of us out there. It's chilly. I'd like a coffee. Maybe I want to get to my seat. Get warm and comfortable. So I look up the number on my phone and I call the theater. And a nice young lady answered. So I said to her, what time do the doors open? She said, I think we usually open them around 20 minutes before the first show of the day. So I said, are you saying the doors are going to be open in 10 minutes? And she said, I think so. And I said, how about this? Why don't you go ask someone who knows what time the door is going to open so I don't stand out here freezing my crank off. She put me on hold for about a minute, then came back and said, we're going to open the doors now. I heard a guy near me in line say, geez, what a jerk. So I ask you, am I a jerk? What do you think? Amy, checking in on Facebook.com/Angry Prospector, says, no way. You needed the info, and it's her job to provide that info. You're fine. On to the rock lines. What do you think? Am I a jerk? Rock 107.
Hey, Prospector.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're a jerk, man. You're just asking a question when you get in. Get comfortable what you're paying for.
All right, so you're okay with me even saying, hey, go find somebody who knows?
Yeah, people are too touchy today, man.
Bill on Facebook.com/Angry Prospector says, kind of a jerk. You could have asked a lot nicer. Al says, absolutely not a jerk. Businesses need to have actual answers when customers call. I'm with you on this one, Prospector. Let's check in on the Rock lines. Find out, am I a jerk? Rock 107.
Yeah, Prospector. No, you're not a jerk. I would have done the same thing, Tyler.
Same thing. Okay, so yeah, you want an actual answer. That's all I was looking for, right?
Exactly. You're exactly right.
Jen, no, not a jerk. You got things done. Good on you. Chris, I don't think you're a jerk. I think maybe that guy's just jealous because you had the stones to get things moving. I don't know if I had the stones, but I certainly didn't have the patience to stand out there and not know what was going on. We're checking in with the Rock lines, trying to find out if picking up the phone, calling the theater, asking what time they're going to open the doors, then asking the woman to go find someone who knows the actual answer makes me a jerk. Rock 107.
Hey, you're not a jerk, Prospector.
Not a jerk. I'm okay.
Yeah, you're asking somebody to do their job, man. That's all. That's all you wanted to do. Asking somebody to do their job.
And Eric checking in on my social media says, a little impatient, but no, not a jerk. So on the question today of, am I a jerk? For calling the movie theater, asking when the doors are going to open, then asking the woman who answered the phone to go find someone who knows the actual answer. The answer is, according to you, Northeast PA, no, I am not a jerk.
In the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
Some beer thieves are jerks, but some can be totally chill. After being cornered, at least. A man in Oklahoma named Jose Silvero wanted a beer early Sunday morning, but he didn't want to pay for it. So much like Jane's addiction, he just went in and stole it. He went into a convenience store, used a pipe to smash the doors of 2 coolers, stole the beer, and drove off in a Land Rover. Employees called the cops, but he got away. A few hours later, Jose crashed that Land Rover through the front of a grocery store. Now, it's unclear if it was an accident or intentional or if he was drunk. But either way, he realized he was done. So he cracked open a beer and chatted with a few of the other witnesses while the police were on their way. When they got there, they arrested Jose for felony vandalism, larceny, along with other pending charges.
Nominee number 2.
Sometimes you're better off just trying to hold it. A guy was driving his car around 2:20 Sunday afternoon when the urge to go became too much. So he pulled into a car dealership and decided to use the portable toilet that was in the lot. Police say several people came out and surrounded the guy. One man allegedly pulled a gun. After obtaining a search warrant, police say they found a gun in the business. 58-year-old David Wayne Tonsell was arrested for intimidation. No word on whether the driver got to do his business or not.
And the winner is
the guy who pulled a gun on a man who was just trying to use a porta potty. Can't you let the man do what he's got to do? You are the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107.